Hello dear Gemini, welcome to the channel. This is going to be your weekend general reading. I'm gonna be putting the energy for the weekend and trying to get as much out of it as possible. I hope everybody had a lovely week, lovely holidays. Weekend is ahead, okay, and closer to the end of the year. So let's get the energy of the weekend for Gemini. Okay, let's see. What do we have for Gemini? The end, death. Okay, there is an ending of something, okay. There is a closure. There is the end. It had no other way but to end, okay. So the energy of the weekend is that something stopped, okay, something needed to, it was toxic, it wasn't good for you, okay, was not at all good for you and belongs in the past. So this weekend, focus on the reasons why it needed to end so that we don't repeat the same mistakes, or we don't have the same kind of relationships. We don't allow people to be taking our energy, our breath, our money, our feelings away for their own good. We need stable and equal give and take in our relationships, no matter what these relationships are, as other friendships, family members, partners, workplace. We need healthy relationships and situations. So there is an ending, okay, of a toxic and an unhealthy situation, okay. Let's elaborate a little bit more. There was not an equal give and take of emotions, okay. You were drained by the situation. You need equality, okay. For those of you who are getting a separation with somebody dear, okay, you just need to accept the fact that it had to end, okay? You have to accept the fact that this drained you. It was exhausting. It wasn't good. It needed to end. It needed to end. You need to move on and move forward to healthy places. Take your time to grieve, because when anything ends, we need the time to heal ourselves so that we move on. We're stuck a little bit on why it happened. Just learn from the lessons. Focus on the reasons why it needed to end. And when you realize exactly what was the end, what was the reason for that end, then you will be ready to move on. Okay? We didn't have any other choice. It had to end, guys. Right. Daughter of Swords is our Mother of Cups. Next one. And the 7 and the 8 of Swords. Okay, you've been stuck, right, in the situation. You were stuck, but now you're coming out wiser, stronger, ready to move to a better place. You're getting closer to a person who is more emotional, who's more effective, who's going to give a motherly energy, a more comforting relationship. So definitely it had to end, because you're moving on into a different and healthier relationships, okay. You're coming out wiser. You found the secret. You found out about something. For those who were not happy in their money status, and they were a little bit of problems with their financial status, you're concentrating to find out the reasons and focus to make plans to move on into better places. For all those people who are separating, the reason you have to know, you know exactly what the reason is, and you're moving into a better and mothering and more comforting places. Okay, let me elaborate a little bit more. Who is this Mother of Cups who's gonna come creative? Okay, you're moving on. gradually you're moving on to better places, to better creative. You get the star, you get your wishes will come true. So definitely it had to end because it was unhealthy for you. I want to elaborate on these Two of Cups. I want to clarify these Two of Cups for you. Let's see. Right, you're moving into better places. You're turning your back on something that didn't work out for you. It wasn't enough. It was not enough. You're moving into a person who's giving you better and more stable and fair relationship. Okay. Stuck on it. Okay, you're stuck. You are holding on so much on this past relationship. I don't know why. It is clear for you that it had to end anyway. Just push a little bit more yourself. Judgment. Okay. You needed to resurrect from it. It had a lot of problems. Okay. You needed to come out of it. Some people are getting divorces. Okay. People don't go that far if they don't have to. You just don't get a divorce because you woke up one day and you decided that you want a divorce. There is a reason, and there is a heavy reason why. So separation from something toxic, from something unhealthy, to move into better places. You're resurrecting, you're getting out of it fresher, more wiser, and with a clarity in your mind as far as where you want to go. It's going to take a little bit more time because you're stuck a little bit onto the sad energy, but definitely you're going to get into rapid change. Is going to come rapid. Okay. At the moment, you're concentrating on your money, on your work. Definitely, you need to work on yourself. You're doing the work. You're working on yourself, which is good, so that you can come out of brighter, wiser, healthier, and with more clarity in our minds and souls. Let me get the 3 cards for the near future and elaborate on that. The Chariot, the 3 of Wands, Ace of Wands. Okay, excellent. Because I was trying to wonder why you were stuck on the past, but it's not because you wanted to, you don't want reconciliation. You definitely want to move on into better places, and you are. This is new beginnings. It's just doing your work, doing your healing, concentrating on yourself, doing yourself, so that you can get away from that kind of energy into a beginning of something that is gonna be powerful and quick, manifested, and a journey into a better place. I like this ending of this reading, definitely. Okay, let me clarify a little bit more on that beginning. New beginnings, brighter days, see colors. At the moment, you're not receiving any offers, you're not touching the emotional part. You're just working and working and working on yourself. You get the strength to move out of something that didn't work out for you. Definitely, we know, okay? We know that, but you have the strength and the power and the sensitivity to understand where you need to go, okay? Daughter of Wands. Go with your intuition, go with your feelings, go from your spirituality. You're just growing into a better person. You're growing into a more stable person, knowing what you want. You had, first of all, to break up from something that was so toxic or was so heavy. Definitely you needed the strength, and you have it. And being Gemini, giving, at the point that you are exhausted, you understand when it's the right time for you to go. It might take longer to make an action of diversity, but definitely you're doing it. Beginnings. Okay, let me just get another one for the energy of the weekend. the world. See, you're changing, guys. From something that didn't work out, it had to end. It was toxic. It was too bad for you. You know it. You're finding out the reasons. You become wiser. And the world is changing for you. I'm going to put this here because that's the ending of the energy. Your whole world is changing. This wanted to come up. You want serious communication. You want serious connection. You want an equal give and take in your relationships, whatever these kind of relationships are. So definitely you're having new beginnings in your relationships and the situations that hurt. I don't think you're hurt anymore. You're not hurt. It's just you're working on the reasons why it had to end so that you don't repeat the same mistakes in the future. But definitely it's the new situation that you're going to be in, that you're choosing to be. The journey you're doing is completely different. Maybe you're meeting with a person who's completely different from what you used to have. But it's good. Tower. It needs a tower to shift everything and all our whole life and our whole world into a different energy from what we had before. So this is good. It just needed a quick action of either a secret was revealed to you, or you found out about the reason why it had to end, and you're focusing on yourself because you definitely need your new beginnings, and you're having new beginnings with a person who's definitely giving you a more committed relationship, a more stable and healthier, with emotions that are true and not unhealthy. So definitely I like the reading for the weekend. It got a little bit heavy at the beginning, but it's just to understand that it had to end. So I guess this weekend is going to be all about realizing the reasons why it had to end and get the strength to move out of it to get your new beginning. Okay, I'm gonna get some messages from the universe to complete the reading for the weekend. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. Of course they're natural because you're making them. You're changing your whole world. Your whole world is changing. Definitely you making your natural miracle. Happiness is my birthright. Yes, you know that you deserve to be happy. I'm going to get another one. I choose to learn through love. Okay, love sometimes, if it's not on good grounds and on healthy grounds, it hurts. But at the moment, we're focusing on ourselves, not to repeat the same mistakes, and just to get our breath and get out of it. Get out of it with the power that we have, the clarity in our mind, and our creation and our new beginning with people or situations that are worth having, because we have our strength to do so and we choose to do so. I love you so much, Gemini. I'll see you soon. Have a lovely weekend. Bye.